let's begin, shall we? Capture card is now plugged in. Game is now on. Boom. Oh, that's nice. Right. There we go. Oops. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Oh boy.
What's up, guy? How's it going?
Oh, hey ho. I was wondering when you'd pop in.
I wasn't sure that you were gonna go join the voice channel, but then I saw you there and I was like, oh, okay. I might as well join, you know?
I had myself deafened, so I could do a 2.5 minute intro. I have to listen to Minds One at least once a day, you know, it's such a good track.
All good. I just got a 47.8, so pretty good. Mine's too fast lap, that is.
Wow.
I felt like my goal for this stream is just like, yeah, well, not a new PB. It's because the world record is. Oh yeah, for League, yes. But I just want to lower the world record a little bit. I have like in my title that I'm going for 46, but it's really just like a kappa. There's no way. I don't think 46 will happen. But I mean, yeah. I just want to see how low I can take the world record if I can get one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'm pretty much done with League for the week. You know, I mean, like.
Yeah, same. I'm just doing this just to try and improve something. You know?
Yeah, I don't think I have any times left to go for.
I'm pretty happy.
I mean, I guess
this week, honestly.
Yeah, you should be, man. You got some good times. You got a 157 space 1, right?
Alt path. I just want to point that out.
With alt path, wow. Oh, that's mine is too. With the alt path 157, nice. That's awesome.
Because I was like, there's no way this is faster because it's more straight. I think it might be, not by much, but it might be faster because I was getting 38 consistently with it, and I'm just like.
I mean, I've gone back and forth with it because I don't know. It feels like it could be faster in a weird way, but it's hard to say. I think they're just equal, so close that it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gog says I should go for the world record sweep, but I'm not gonna play for Space 155. It's too insane. Yeah, I could, I guess, but it's too hard.
I recommend against that.
I
know you're good, but even that's above your pay grade at the moment. You know, it's like
yeah,
you have to
definitely.
You'd have to do like a month of grind. I would say up to a month.
I barely got 156. Yeah.
Like I made mistakes on my 157, and it could have been 156.
Yeah.
I made some small mistakes on lap 1 and some small mistakes at the end of lap 2. Not lap 2, lap 3. Hey Damon, welcome in. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. Also, apparently, you gave me an emo. That's funny. He subscribes, gets an emote. Me gets an emote because he subscribed. That's thanks Twitch. Oh man.
Oh, that had potential. I just got world record, but I feel disappointed. How crazy is that?
I knew it.
All right, I'm gonna play again. This isn't gonna be the standing world record. I can tell you that. I gotta play for lower. It's a 47.66.
It's not a bad time.
No, it's great. I mean, obviously it's world record, so it's still really good. But I don't know why. I just felt like it wasn't as clean as I wanted it to be. So, oh, actually, let's take this away. I gotta go for lower. Hey, what's up, Dayman? Welcome.
Let's go fast. No, maybe. Oh, I just ruined a good lap.
What are you playing for right now?
Space 1 fast lap.
Oh, nice. Okay. You going for like a low 31, or you gonna go all the way and try and get a 30?
If I can get a 30,
Or
I
you
can
just
get a 30. the plan of action is to get something that's faster than my current PB, which is a 30.
Yeah, that's fine.
83.
Understandable.
31.83. 33 would be probably world record or something.
Nice.
So, just gonna try and get that PB.
I better break this 47.66 because my reaction is so underwhelming that if it stays for a long time, I'm gonna be really sad.
Well, I mean, it was like what happened with the Atomic. Your 914 was underwhelmingly just like.
Oh, I was mad. Yeah.
Like, oh, that's.
I didn't even post the reaction because I was so disappointed.
It was like, oh, that's world record. Cool. It was awful. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, I could have PB'd on Atomic Week if the game was just like, yeah, nah, this ain't happening. Because I was like 6 seconds ahead of, like 1 second ahead of my actual PB at the end of Desert 1 in one of my runs. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's cool. And then the game's just like, no. I'm expecting the same things to happen for Critical Mass and Meltdown. Hopefully it doesn't. You know, like hopefully I get a good run and I can beat PB, but I don't know. Looking forward to next week though. I don't know about you.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be Critical Mass. Like, I love the series weeks. I feel like they're the most hype ones. So, except for Atomic, I mean, let's be real. Atomic can be kind of painful to play, but Critical Mass and Meltdown are still really fun in my mind, and I can still see like ways to make, you know, improvements along the way and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the thing is with Atomic, it's you bonk like on the ramp or something, and that's just a reset. You hit a wall.
Yeah, it's just your run. Yeah.
You know, it's like with Critical Mass, you can recover it because there's time save everywhere. You know, like with my run especially. You know, there's like I could have got the first sub 20 with Critical Mass, and the game was just like, no, it's not happening. So
I mean, when you I think it was like 2006 or something. That's when I decided like, okay, maybe I should play for sub 20.
Yeah. It was a 2008, I think, or 2010, something like that. It was something close to the 10s mark, and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then I got the other low 20, and I'm like, baby game, you're gonna do me dirty like that. I'm looking forward to it though.
Oh, for sure, it's gonna be great.
Not because I've been playing, but because I want to see what the game throws to us all, you know?
Yeah, of course. Plus, it could be a race week. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna try a different nitro strat. Oh, of course, when I say that, this happens. Okay. I just got instant land on space, but it screwed my lap.
Oh, nice. Oh, it screwed your lap up? I'm telling you, that strategy has potential to lower the world records for sure, but
yeah,
I just don't have the energy to try and go for those right now.
Okay, so that is slower. Okay, that's good.
I do think 155 is maxed with the current strats, though. I don't think 154 is possible.
And if it is, it's probably going to be like the highest, like, 9.8, 9.9, something stupid.
Possibly. I mean, honestly, I think like even with task level play, I don't see it going 154. That's how crazy 155 is.
Oh, I know, but like, if it does happen, it's not gonna be anything like mid 154. It's gonna be literally, it's gonna be above 9.5.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Like, you know, it's like Desert 3. Desert 3 can go lower. We know this, but we just can't do it because it's just too hard.
Yeah.
Of course. Playing awful tonight. What is this? I haven't even got a 32 for that slap yet. Huh.
I got another 47.
Oh. Nice.
Not a new PBE, but still a good run.
That's fine. 47.
Yeah, Golga's saying that if a task got consistent backwards speed ups, then it would work. Yeah, I mean, definitely true. I mean, all the records would be broken.
Sub 9 could happen on Atomic. Easy.
Oh yeah, for sure. I actually
Maybe...
think sub 9 is possible. I think it's possible through tasks.
Yeah,
without it even.
Yeah, like thing is with that speed up, it's so unpredictable that we can't utilize it.
Right.
Like, we found a bunch of potential setups, but none of them will work. It's literally just random if it works or not. You know, like if task can get it to work, then task can get it to work because task.
Yeah.
But I do think that it could records could be pushed for Atomic to 830-ish with backward speed up. Especially if you,
I can see that.
Especially if you get triple nitro, then backward speed up. Oof. Imagine going like 700 miles per hour or whatever on Atomic. Whew.
Yeah, that's nutty.
No! Damn it! A tenor bump.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, for sure. Golg, for sure. If backwards speed up is found to be consistent, like the categories will get ruined, for sure. Atomic, Critical Mass, Meltdown, they'll have to have their own categories for it. Like Meltdown especially, because with as it currently stands, 29 is possible to beat. What happens when you include backward speed up? You know, like what happens then? Does it go to 27 or something insane? I don't know. Space 3 would be an interesting race because you could possibly skip the vertical drop at the end. You know, like that'd be interesting to see. So I've theorized on Space 3 you can skip the end vertical ramp if you're going fast enough. But I don't know because I've never done it.
I mean, I think if you, in theory, okay, right, what a task would do, I thought about this on Space 3 specifically, but that weird speed up that you had on that last drop where you hit 800, the task could just do that, so that's already like time save that you could have there for free, basically. Yeah,
you can do that anywhere on the stage though, so, because
yeah, potentially, yeah.
I mean, I've done backward speed up in the past on the stupidest things like driving straight, hit a wall, backward speed up, you know, like, or come to a complete stop because the game's like, nah. Stop. Just one of those things. Even with Tanzan, I don't know if I could do it. I may have to get someone else to do it. You know, someone who's good at Tanzan.
Fair enough.
Cause,
yeah,
like,
I mean, honestly,
I've looked into it, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't be fucked to deal with playing the game at every frame. Putting inputs in for every single frame of the game for like Atomic. It'd be nice to have and all, but like, I just can't be bothered. I'm not gonna lie. Gog said it really fine. Just launch into space right from Desert 1. Yeah, that's how it works, right? True speedrun strats.
what am I doing?
I don't know. Play an Extreme Gene. There you go.
Yeah.
Bad Nat too.
Gog was asking me about the last grind on Mines 2, like the one that we don't do anymore. And he was like, yeah, I don't know if you know, but there's like a really fast grind you can do there. And I was like, yeah, there is, but we haven't been able to like get any good landings off of that. Yeah.
I used to do that all the time, and I used to be really good at it, but then we changed the strat because it was slower. Because you know, there's only
I saw you going for it, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And then once I stopped going for it, you were like, oh wait, that looks easier, and it is.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like Mines 2. It's one of those stages that if you can nail that last trick, you will save time. Like if you have a god tier like 53 pace lap, you could get a low 53 with it. You know, if you nail it. But it's one of those things. It's like a 1 in 100 chance or something. That I don't know. I'm not looking into the numbers. That's a guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even begin to understand how a landing could work off of that. Let's go for a late nitro, see if this helps. I hate when I do that. There's this part on the Mines 2 fast lap. It's like right after where the second nitro is, and if you land from it the wrong way, you'll end up like with your bike facing the right side and slam into the right wall and just lose everything.
Yeah. I almost just got a 35 lap 2 on track time for Space 1. 36.21.
Nice, that's awesome. Yeah, 35's possible. I have a few 35s. I think even my on my Meltdown run I have like a 35.7 or something like that. I was like, damn. But I wasn't able to get any 35s for League, I don't think.
A 157.55.
All right, you should go for 156, man. You're definitely capable.
It's gonna be one of these grinds then. Okay. What are the nights that I'm actually happy to grind for?
Yeah, exactly.
No pun intended.
I love XG jokes.
It's great. They're pretty extreme, so.
Oh no, you went there.
I mean, that's a quote as well, so hey ho.
It's a quote, nice.
It's from XGRA, your breath is pretty extreme, so it's like it's just pretty extreme. Don't worry about it. Ah, damn. 39.16 for lap 1. It's okay.
I messed up the nitro incredibly poorly. Well, I had a couple awesome runs at the beginning and nailed some high 47s, but ever since then I haven't nailed anything.
Sometimes the game's like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember when I was going for 931 on bonus, I had like several 960s. And I'm just there like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember what my bonus times were. I think I got like, I don't know, a handful of 960s. I probably got like 4 or 5 950s. I got one 940 or 941. And then that's when I finally got the 933.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to bonus.
Yeah, you're right, Gold. You're right.
I'm really not looking forward to bonus.
I mean, we don't. It's an optional week, basically. It's more or less supposed to be there just like as a tie break week or extra point week. I don't think that like anything's really gonna come from it. Like even the max points are not very high for that stage.
Yeah, it's just one of those races that it's nice to have, I guess, but it's unneeded.
Yeah.
Nice, a 38.50. That's a good lap 1.
Oh, I thought I got another 47, but it was a low 48 instead.
It's like a bunch of mistakes. Not many, but just maybe not optimal line or something.
You're still playing for 156, right?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get that. If you spend some time grinding it today, you should be possible for sure. I mean, you've never gotten one before, right? Your PB is your league PB is your real PB, right?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not paying attention to it. I'll upload all my times after league's done.
Yeah, you can check the archives.
Because that way I'll be like, okay, this is my PB, this is my PB. Because I feel if I'm doing it through league, I'm gonna get confused. Like, oh, did I PB?
I'm pretty sure your league PBs are some of your real PBs, but I mean maybe there's like a record or two that's just like lurking out there that you don't know about right now.
Yeah, that's I know I got a bunch of league PBs that have become my real PB because my PBs are bad, but
I don't think your PBs are bad, man. I think the game has just reached new levels of optimization.
I mean, my Desert 3 said otherwise. You know, like Desert 1 was okay, Desert 2 was okay. Desert 3 was it was about subpar, just subpar. And then you got Mines, City. I still don't understand City, but whatever. City 1 at least. Looking forward to City 3 though. That's gonna be fun.
I just said Icicle, so that was fun. That was a pretty good run too.
Rip. But yeah, City 3 is going to be interesting to see. Wow.
I don't know. City 3 is going
to... For lap 1.
Oh, great. Awesome. That's definitely 156 pace if you keep it up. But the City 3 Mines 3 week is like, other than the Meltdown week, that's like my most that week I'm looking forward to the most.
I want to see if I can break the fast lap record. That's
Break
what I'm
the
looking.
which record?
Fast lap City 3.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we got to get that off of MU, so getting it on console will be nice, regardless of whoever gets it.
Ah, no, 37 on the dot though, so this is not a high 37.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I mean, you can get like a 35.9 or something if you want to get like a 256. Sorry, 156.
I mean, same thing. You just use a Game Shark and then edit the 2 to be a 1. Boom, done.
Right, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Simple. Yeah. Not this run. Okay. Almost another 37. And that's a 158.50. Okay. That's alright. Cool.
Oh, the ending was so good on this, but I had some mistakes in the middle.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Yeah. Dude, I wish you could go for fast lap records on the first lap.
I mean, you can.
We need rolling start. No, but not by doing like a 2-minute setup. I wish I could just load the stage and then go for fast lap.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what emulator's for, but hey ho.
No, forget that. I changed my mind.
Instead of that, I'll use, what's it called? EverDrive.
Yeah, I guess you could make some sort of custom ROM or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about that stuff.
I mean, sometimes you can just save state with it. I don't know. I don't know which version of it is. There's so many versions of EverDrive out there.
I know that save states are banned for League anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But if you wanted to practice something, I mean, that's the best way to do it, you know? For example,
yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, for City 3, I remember for the longest time I was literally using emulator just to practice the chicanes. And then I accidentally got world record. I was like, oh, well, I recorded it now, so that's fuck. It was one of those accidental.
Awesome,
it was an accidental world record. I'm just like, oh, okay, nice. This is gonna be hard to beat. I was a bit disappointed in myself, but I was really happy with it. So.
Oh yeah, you can tell you're happy on the video.
It's just like it's one of
like,
those.
Feel the excitement.
It's just one of those. Like, I was happy that I had done it, but at the same time, it's like it's fucking emulator. Fuck.
47 again. Good 47 too. I actually thought it was gonna be like a low 47, but it ended up at a 0.75.
Ooh, nice.
How are my times looking now? 47.66, 47.75, 47.81. All right.
Not bad.
Pretty good. I'll probably play for like another half hour or so, or whenever I feel like stopping. It's hard to go for like an unknown time, you know what I mean? Like I don't even know what my goal is. I just know I want to lower the record.
That's where I am. Like I don't know what time I'm going for. I'm just going for something.
Nah, dude, you have to go for 156 because you can do that.
Oh my god, I keep hitting that fucking wall. You know, after the nitro and the loop, I keep hitting the wall. The wall in the bloody middle. It's driving me nuts.
The one that is on your left, right? That you can grind on if you want?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's driving me nuts. I keep doing it. Like, I'll just touch it and the bike will just slide up it for a little split second. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Dude,
cool.
Yeah, and it just drops you like 20 or 30 speed like nothing, even from like the smallest touch.
Yeah. But yeah, before I decided I was gonna stream, I I was playing Rocket League on the Xbox Series X. I joined a tournament for the first time. We won our first round. My team, a bunch of randoms against a proper full team. We won the first round, but we got eliminated in the second round. So I'm saying, oh, that's cool. I mean, a bunch of randoms beat a full squad of 3. So I'm just like, you know what? We take those. We take those victories any day.
For sure.
I thought it was going to be a train wreck because I was playing on my own. Apparently not.
I mean, no. I mean, the tournaments are fun. I've only done like once a tournament, like one time, I think. But I had a good time with it. But I wish I played more Rocket League lately, to be honest. Like, I've been taking a small break from it, and it's not like it's on purpose or anything. I play with my Rocket League partner, and we just, for whatever reason, haven't been playing it lately. We've just been playing like other games together.
Oh, that's
so
fair.
I'll have to convince him to start playing Rocket League with me again.
Are you guys in a club or something?
We're just friends. We are in a Rocket League club or whatever, like whatever the in-game thing is called.
Yeah.
But it's just more of like a silly thing.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send you an invite on Rocket League
XGRA.
For the XGRA club. Yeah. Keep getting 39s. That was a good 39, low, but I'm not happy with 39. If I won't put 156, I have to get a 38.
Yeah, 39's no good for 156, even though it's still a stupidly good lap.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's a good lap.
But that's why. That's why 155 is so insane, man. I feel like it's legitimately. I feel like it's one of the strongest records in the game right now, somewhere in the top 10.
Bonus doesn't count for that, obviously, but for sure, I agree with that. It's like your mind's 3 fast lap.
I feel like I can beat that. I'm gonna try and beat it during League. I'm gonna go for 57. I'm gonna call it right now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it, but I'm gonna go for it. I mean, 58.01 bothers me. I have to go for 57. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was never able to get anything from that.
I mean, Mines 3 is a special stage, man. It is
either works
so hard.
You either click or you don't. It's like me with Desert 2. You know, I found out about the triple nitro, and I'm not gonna lie, I used and abused it, and I got a world record with it. You know, because nobody else had done it on the rankings. You know, so it's like, oh, that's cool, easy world record. Granted, though, I did save state there, but because it's at the very start of the map, you know, you can't.
Oh yeah, true.
You can't really be like, this is not allowed. This is just save state, because I paused it because I needed to go take a break because I had been playing for like 6 hours straight, and I'm just like, you know, I need a break. And I happened to have frame perfectly paused it, you know, so it's like, oh, that's cool. But I might remove that record from the rankings, because it's one of those, like, I'm proud of it, but I'm not.
I mean, it's a strong record. I tried to break it during League Week, but I couldn't do it, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I really want to get the console records.
I think City 3 and Desert 2 are actually overmaxed, if you get what I mean.
I know what you're saying, yeah, but I think they're both possible. I just don't know how easy they'll be.
Yeah, exactly. I hope they're not overmaxed, because if they're overmaxed, then that means we won't be able to break them on console.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. Man, that was such a bad landing. I've been having some good laps, actually. Just can't get a good ending for the life of me. I know as soon as I do, it'll be a good time, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for Mines 3 week, man. It's just gonna be fun. Mines 3, City 3, both of those in the same week. It's gonna be killer, man. It's gonna be. I feel like as long as I have the time, man, I'm gonna try and play hard that week, because I want really good times on those stages.
Yeah, I might stream the entire week that week.
Oh, that would be high.
Earlier, because my sleep schedule's changed a little bit. Mainly because I've been doing other things like grinding games like Apex and Destiny and stuff like that, and I've just been doing it in the day. So my thing has changed, but after League, my sleep schedule will be go back to the way it used to be. Streams will be returning at 11:30 my time.
Right,
So.
right. Alright, Gold says I should go for this special grind, but I don't know, man, it's hard. Outer wall, I don't know, man, I can't even get that grind.
You've never really
I can't even
practiced it.
start it. Yeah, it's true.
I'm gonna give this one more attempt on 156, and then I'm just gonna go to this -2 for a bit. See if I can improve my track time. It's a pretty strong track time though.
Which one?
My -2 246.
Yeah, for sure. Mine's 2 is like a temperamental stage, so any good time on it is like actually a really good time.
Yeah. No! Oh man, I bounced on the wall. That's not good.
Again. I'll have to pause it, Golf, to see like where the grind is that you're talking about then, because maybe I'm just not sure. Oh, I understand. I know what you're talking about now. Let me see if I can get to the part that you're talking about. I'm gonna just nitro and throw this runaway, but
Sometimes
what
you
I
have
think
to-
you're talking about now is, and I don't know if the wall is grindable. That's why I don't go for it. But I think you're talking about this wall. That's after the ramp here. So there's a nitro that's used here. This is the second nitro, and then the third nitro is used after landing. So what you're saying is to grind this wall right here.
Which wall you want
But
about
I think
now?
you just lose too much speed.
What about-
It's this wall. It's hard to describe. You know the alt path for Mines 2?
Yes.
It's the wall where you're coming from the ramp on that side. So I'm gonna try it, I guess, but I don't really expect
You mean
anything
the
to come from
outside wall
that.
for the ramp?
Yeah, the outside wall. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not grindable. You just lose speed.
Yeah. Well, it worked with a single nitro just now, so I might try it out. But I don't know. I don't really expect it to work for the chain nitro. But if it does, then great. I mean, at least there's some sort of consistent grind that you can do there.
I mean, yeah, I just tried it without an nitro. I averaged about 240. So I'm just like, okay. It's one of those walls that it could be beneficial, but I don't think it will be. I think it'll just be as good as normal nitroing, you know?
Right. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll grind it and I'll try and make sure I don't stay on it too long to lose the speed, but we'll see.
Let's give it a shot in fast lap. Come on, game. Jeez. I just got stuck on the first tunnel's walls.
Oh, I hate that. The tunnels on this stage are obnoxious.
Yeah, I only got up to 340 on the wall. I just scored 50. 51.
Yeah, I don't think that grind is gonna work for me. I tried to execute it, but
I
like
got a
without
good
executing that grind, I can get like up to like 400. But on that grind, I only seem to get to like 360, 370. So
Yeah.
and plus it's a less direct line, so it actually would lose speed even if I hit 400.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good idea, but unfortunately, without the extreme cheat code, I don't think it's worth it.
Does the extreme cheat code make it so that you can grind way more walls? I don't even know.
Yeah, it increases engine speed. You think
Yeah,
meltdown's
Gog, of
fast?
course, man.
You think meltdown's fast? You basically hit 300 every time you accelerate without nitros.
I feel like I should do just like a meme run, like an extreme on
80%.
meltdown, and see like how my time is.
90%, atomic 90%, 916. That's current world record.
Atomic any percent?
Yep.
Oh, we allowed. Is that a real category? Do we have that
No,
anywhere?
I did it before. There's a run of it on YouTube.
Okay, got it. I'll have to check it out. Just curious.
I remember because when we broke 916, I was like, we finally broke the meme run. Because I was just like, let me just enable extreme and just do an atomic run, see what I can get. City one was so hard. Holy shit.
I believe it.
I got good speeds on the grinds, but boy. I didn't get a notification for you going live on my phone, so I'm just like, oh, okay then, thanks phone.
People tell me that all the time, and I'm not sure why. I don't know what my notification settings are, but they're special.
Sometimes it just doesn't send one.
Yeah.
Like if Twitch has a bit of a hiccup, anybody that goes live at a certain point won't be live. People have to go on the Twitch app and find them.
Yeah, people tell me that like almost every stream I do, I get messages after and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't get notified, so I didn't join your stream, sorry. And I'm like, dude, I know that it's like a real problem. At first I thought it was like, okay, maybe they just didn't see it or whatever, but like so many different people have told me at this point that I know there has to be like a legit problem of some kind. It happens all the time.
When I first started streaming, people wouldn't get notified. I don't know what happened, but something changed.
Yeah.
No. Hell, I don't even know if people get notifications, you know?
Right.
Oh, we just avoided a catastrophe.
Nice. Gotta love that.
Oh, I just nailed it. I just nailed it. Old strat. Wait, that's a new PB. Mine's
what was it?
Fast lap. 48.75.
Nice.
With
Let's
old
go.
strat. With old strat. Let's go. I'm gonna quickly go to my channel and
Oh, I got 4750. There's new world record right there.
There you go. Well done.
Yes. All right. That was a good time. I'm pretty happy with that. Except for there was like a very small.
Here we go.
Very small thing at the end where so what happened was
you don't will record. Shut up. Not allowed.
Man. Oh.
You've done it every time so far. Stop it.
Well, let's just say then I might play a little longer just because I still want more. I'm greedy.
As me who's happy you just got a 0.08 PB and then you're just like, I just go like I'm not happy with them. God's sake.
No, the other time, yeah, I definitely wasn't happy. That was like a terrible reaction, but this time it was more funny.
Oh man.
It was a good run, like through and through. I just
for my PB though.
So what really happened, Golg, wow, I almost called you Golg. What really happened is that you know, at the end, like if you don't let off the gas enough, you have too much airtime. That's what I did, so it slowed me down. It cost me a lot of time.
It happens.
Yeah. So I think it would have been like 47.3 probably, or something like that. I don't think it would have been 46 or anything, but
knowing you, it probably would have.
No way it did.
You say no way, but how many times have I been right about that? Let's be honest here.
I don't know, man. I don't know. There are some things that are just too insane even for me.
Can't believe I nailed old strat though.
Dude, yeah, that's awesome.
I didn't expect to nail it. I was just like, oh, let's just go for it for the meme, and I nailed it, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I guess me practicing it every so often while running during League has paid off, I think, maybe.
For sure, man. For
I guess. I got the one run where it actually works. Nice.
Gold said in my chat, he said, 2 PBs at the same time, which is totally true. You got your PB on the same like lap that I was doing my world record.
Yeah.
It was great. Oh, Gold says that he doesn't get notified on my streams either, that he wouldn't know if I didn't post in the Discord. And I don't usually post in the Discord. I don't know why. I guess I don't self-advertise enough.
Yeah. Rip.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I mostly just stream for me anyway. It's kind of fun. I like when people show up for sure, but
Yeah, of course.
you know,
Like
I'll stream even if no one's there. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. I'll do that with like GoldenEye Perfect Dark. If I boot up for GoldenEye Perfect Dark, I don't expect people to join, because when they tune in for that type of game, when people of the Elite tune in for that, they expect to see people going for points, not people
Yeah, top
playing
level players.
stuff like LTK or DLTK. You know, they don't expect that stuff. Or
Right.
someone who can't even get a damn 55. You know, it's like. So it's like they expect people who are going for times, and I'm just like, no, I don't see the point of going for the point times. I just want to improve myself at my own pace, you know. I don't care for world record strats, whatever. I leave that
Right.
to Extreme G for a reason, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I feel you there, Dayman. Like, honestly, like, sometimes you're just playing great and no one's around, and it doesn't matter because you're just having fun with your stream and it's all good.
Yeah. It's like when Damon was playing Rogue Leader. I think I was like one of the only people there, and he got annihilated by a tie. Just a rogue tie just comes in, sweeps him, and I was like, ha, I was there. It's always fun when like there's only one other person that experiences it with you. Like, that's always amazing.
Yeah,
Like-
I think it's fun.
For example, Extreme G2. I remember Damon was there when I got a pothole on Sinsara. No, it wasn't Sinsara, it was Lumania. Went over the vertical and I just went through the ground. I was like, oh, that's fun. Can you clip that?
Yeah, that's one of the clips that has been posted in the Discord a few times. It's funny, man. I like that clip.
It's like, I think it's my second most viewed clip. I still don't know how it happened. Like, it just happened.
XG2. I mean, for me, the explanation for XG2 stuff will always be, oh yeah, because XG2.
Yeah, I guess.
As a non-player, that's how the game looks to me. Like, oh yeah, just XG2.
God
right?
nailed it on the point there. One of the quintessential XG2 is jank clips.
For sure.
You think XG3 is bad, at least you can't just fall through the floor. I mean, on XG3 you can't get stuck on walls for no reason. Damon's had it happen. But yeah, that's it's one of those. At least the games live up to their name.
Man, I've gotten so close, and then like I actually had a really, really good run just now. And even my landing was good on that last part, but I ended up grinding on the left wall and losing too much speed.
That happens sometimes though.
Yeah,
It's just one
It
of
ends
those
up
things,
still
sometimes
being-
it's just unavoidable.
exactly. Even with that grind on the wall where I lost like a decent chunk of speed, it was still a 48.0, so it would have been a sick run.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd say 48.7, 48.6, somewhere in that ballpark. You know? Maybe faster, I don't know.
For what?
Your lap. Was it 48 or was it
Oh.
47?
No, I got a 48.0.
Yeah, so I'd say 47.7 or 47.8, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah, it could have been. The grind was pretty
You know,
gross.
it could have been faster, but hey ho, we'll never know. It didn't happen.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a bad idea. Okay, good to know. There are no backups nitros for Mines 2. Got it. A place where I was trying to back up Nitro didn't work.
Hey, Blonde, is Damon in your stream right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Ask him why he hasn't done any runs for League yet.
I mean, you just asked him yourself.
I know I did, but I want help.
Nah, that's a fight you gotta fight on your own. He's probably too busy racing in 2018.
He literally just said that. Yeah, he said he's been busy. Yeah, I mean, obviously I understand. It's just that I think League is hype, so I just want more people to understand the joy of XG1 and League, you know?
I mean, we got our big exposure this year, so 32 people raided with Wu-Chunk, you know, so hopefully we can get something like that in the future, but I think Extreme G has peaked. Doesn't matter how long it takes now, the game has finally peaked.
I mean, yeah, the runs are looking like super clean and stuff. It's like a really satisfying game. So that's why I can't wait till someone comes across it, sees that the runs look pretty good, starts to give it a try, and then they get addicted because they're like looking at them and like, wow, these runs are really good, and then they just want to. It just like opens up the drive in them. They're like, wow, I want to get better and better, get close to those, you know?
Yeah. I wish like players from like the F-Zero community would come in and give it a shot, because they're good at racing. Like
I'm surprised that
GX,
I'm surprised.
X, AX, doesn't matter what they play, you know, they're all really good at the games they play.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Mario Kart crew hasn't joined or Wave Race crew.
I get why the Mario Kart players haven't joined. They want to stick to their game, because I hate to say it, but Mario Kart 64 is a bit of a circle jerk. I mean, they tried banning someone who unhoarded to champ at some point this year, I think it was.
I didn't know they tried to ban somebody for that.
They tried saying, oh, you're not really champ, to the person who unhoarded the champ, you know? So I'm just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Good thing I don't play that game. You know?
Gold says we have a solution, which is to do League more often, but I don't think that will happen.
The problem
I don't know, it's hard.
The problem with doing stuff like League all the time is, yeah, it's a good idea. The problem is it'll just burn us out.
Yeah.
At the end, there'll just be one person running the game again. And chances are, it's probably gonna be me.
No, it'll be Gog, dude. Gog's nuts, man. He's been streaming every day.
Yeah, but it happened with Download. Download played like nearly every stream at one point. And then
he's done. I mean, he's not coming back.
He ain't coming back now. That's for sure. He ain't coming back. I get it, but I don't. You know, it's like, it's one of those. I get why he doesn't want to come back. The game is too optimized now, and he wants to work on other things, you know, other projects he's got. So all the best to him, honestly. Like I wouldn't be like, oh, he should play Extreme G because he was one of the best. You know, I'm like, if he wants to do other things, let him. Which means more world records for me. You know, that's the way I look at it. But I do think I kind of pushed him away because he broke.
You're speed bullying him. Yeah.
He broke 63, and then I broke it within like an hour. I was like, oops. So just like, oh. It took me ages to tie the Meltdown record though, 2947 or 2948, whatever it was. It took me months to do that because I was just getting unlucky on mines. I say mines, not mines 3, because mines 2 and 3 would kill the run. That was fun.
We could definitely do League for fun, yeah. But what Golg is saying, what Blonde is saying is still true. I mean, like, I understand, like, if we play the game this hard for more time, like over, I guess, too often, then the burnout will catch up eventually.
League 3 times a year, 10 weeks for League. Someone's gonna quit playing the game for good. It's gonna happen.
I mean, maybe we could do like some other event that has like a different format. Like maybe we could do like
races.
Meltdown races, or yeah,
races
exactly.
Would be good, but another league straight after this one, whether it's a month or two, it will push us away from the game, because I've already had burnout from the game this year. I don't want to have it again. You know, I don't want to have another burnout next year as well, because I've had burnout every single year since I've started playing.
This isn't going to surprise you at all, but Dayman says XGRA League and Golg says XG2 League.
I'll pass on XG2 League. The game is just too jank for that. But XGRA, maybe I'll play that. Maybe.
It's funny because I understand how you feel, but I feel like kind of the opposite of you. I feel like XG2, maybe. XGRA, probably not. But you know what? Who knows? I mean, I'll have to give both games more of a chance first, yeah.
Like, when you get used to XGRA and XG2, it's just like, oh, I'd rather play XGRA. At one point, I was just like, do I really want to boot up the emulator just to piss myself off, you know? It got to that point with XG2, and I'm just like, I really can't be bothered. I'm doing XGRA tonight. Maybe that's because I've done a lot of it, you know, this year. I don't know. Maybe I just need a bit of a break and go back to it when I'm feeling it.
Ah, too much airtime again. I had an awesome run there, though. I had a perfect landing at the end. Dang it. Oh well. Still a good run. 47.7. A race turning for Extreme G1 Meltdown. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that would be hype.
We'll also have to do like a screw around category at some point, where we use we all use the same bike that's not Neon or Roach, and we just see who can get the best times.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, to me, events are super hype, and I'm totally down for most events. I think the biggest problem is like, it's really hard to get people on board. Like, so far, like it's you know, it's us three, Yumi and Golg are the most committed, and then Korn is pretty committed too, but he didn't show last week, so
I mean, honestly, real life is a thing, and you can't expect people to play every single week like us.
Exactly.
But, like, it does take away from it a little bit. Not much, but it does take away from it a little bit, just because it's like, oh, it's just the same competition that I'm always racing against.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel weird being the only veteran to the speed game, you know, playing during League. I thought Zanla would have been like, oh, I'll give it a shot, I'm not gonna try for anything, I'm just gonna play the game once or twice, you know?
Yeah,
but, it's fine. As I said, if he wants to work on his project, he can. I'm not gonna force him to play, you know, it's like...
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I understand how you feel too, because, like, it's tempting to want to, like, try and convince Zelda to play, because he's such a, like, prolific runner, you know? Like, he's got the Link to the Past world record, you know? Like, that's insane. Yeah. Like, that's a game that has tons of players, so you know that he has, like, speedrun potential, and he could probably break a lot of things in this game, like, wide open. Like, compared to Zelda, I'm, like, a relative nobody, you know what I mean? Like, I only run this game and, like, one or two other games, but in the other games, I'm, like, not anywhere close to being, like, a top player, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I take pride in the fact that I'm a top runner in XG2. Like, I'll play games like Team Fortress 2, and I'll be like, yeah, but do you have a speedrun world record? I'll gloat about it, I'll boast about it, because it's an achievement. It's the same with, I've got Perfect Dark Duel 3 for Agent, you know, like, I've got that record twice. You know, like,
nice, that's awesome.
Like, that's a game that's got at least 1,000 active players. Not always active, but there's people who are constantly playing, you know, in the shadows, behind the closed doors, you know, like, same with GoldenEye. If I can get a world record in that, I'll boast about it, you know. But
Definitely.
it's one of those, like, I've always boasted about Extreme G being my best speed game because it was the one I got my first world record in, you know.
Right.
In Team Fortress 2, you can customize weapon names and descriptions of weapons, and all of my sniper weapons, the bows, the sniper rifles that I have that are worth value, have all got my speedrun.com URL as the name, and then Extreme G1 Speedrun Champion as the description for the weapons. Because at the time, I was the Extreme G1 Speedrun Champion. This is before you
for
came,
sure.
you know. So it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's a nice memento of my past as a speedrunner.
Definitely,
you know?
Man. Definitely.
I want to change them, but I'm just like, I can't change relics.
No, don't change them.
Yeah,
you have no reason
relics.
to.
If I change them, I'll put Extreme G Speedrun Champion now.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that you should change related to your records, and this is just my opinion, so you don't even have to do this. Yeah, but usually when world records become outdated, I just like to tag them as former world record. That way I know, like, oh yeah, this was a world record at some point,
yeah,
but then it's been beaten. So I try to keep those updated, although even that can be kind of difficult, because especially at the rate that the number of world records that have been achieved for this game this year alone is like over 100, so...
Yeah. Well, the Extreme G series has got insane records set this year. Like, I might even just like take a break after this stream, you know, after doing grinds on this, and play some XGR8, because I've not played for a while, and you know, there's so much potential to get records in that.
For sure.
Since the addition of time trial, that is. Literally, some of them are just oh, let's just set this time and get it done. You know, it's like, it's the same with XG2.
XG1 right? Was like that earlier this year, yeah.
Yeah.
The time trial world records they were not like open, you know, you had runs there, but some of them were like, okay, you know, Space 1 206 or whatever.
Mine 3 was just like, okay. I can't be fucked to deal with this. I'm just gonna play once, get a run done, and I literally played the one run and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, I could see, like, definitely, just looking at it, like, I was like, what was the time? Like 3:36? I was like, okay, forget that. Like, I can tell that Blonde only played it one time, and even in the run, I can hear you, like, your agitation, like, I don't have patience for this right now.
Yeah, no, I had been doing runs all day on, all the races, and I had a really good Desert 3 that died to wall RNG. I got stuck on the shortcut. I actually got physically stuck on it. So I'm just like, oh, that's cool. Thanks, game. So you can imagine my frustration when I got to Mines 3. I'm just like, no, I'm done. I can't do it. So I left Mines 3 to last for a reason.
I love Mines 3, man. Mines 3 is a special track.
Yeah. Like, if you enjoy it, I'm not gonna knock it down, because it's complex, but for me, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
That's fine. Yeah, I completely understand.
I mean, Mines 3, when I was died where it's forever tainted.
True. Yeah, I mean, really. When I was a kid, I mean, it was definitely my least favorite stage, because I just had a lot of trouble, like, staying on the stage and stuff, and...
Yeah.
Eventually, as I played more and more, this was before I was a speedrunner, but I was still playing the game a lot, you know, like, this is one of my classic childhood games.
Yeah, exactly.
So, as I played it more and more, I just kind of realized, like, wait, I actually really like this stage. Like, there's a lot of challenging stuff, but it's, like, really rewarding, and it feels good to do well on.
Yeah, it's the same with City 3. I won't lie, I hated City 3 as a kid. It was the worst track for me. Mines 3, it was one of those, like, if you're playing with Raze, you don't have to worry about falling off unless you get whacked off, you know? You're going that slow because of Raze's acceleration. You know, it's like, oh, yeah, chances of you falling off are pretty slim, but you can fall off. The City 3, you nitro and you're just gonna, on the nitro curve, and you're just going too fast. Even with Raze, you know, it's just like, oh. So it's always been a problem stage. But I enjoy City 3, so nowadays I do enjoy City 3 because you go fast.
Yeah, I mean, I like City 3 on time trial. I don't like City 3 on fast lap, but maybe I just haven't played enough of it yet. We'll see.
It's one of those, if you get a good run, and you know it's a good run, you can be disappointed with it, but you'll be satisfied with it. Do you get what I mean? It's like...
Yes, I do.
It's like, oh, I'm disappointed with the run, but it was satisfying to see me do that, you know? Like when you nail that, the hardest trick in the game, in my opinion, the chicanes. If you nail that, oof, it is so nice. Doesn't matter if the fast lap or whatever is bad, it is just the best feeling in the game. Nailing turns at like 400 miles an hour or whatever, best thing in the game. Hardest trick in the game.
I mean, I definitely could see that, and that's why Fushi thinks it's like an S tier stage too.
Yeah, it's like you nail that, and it's like, oh, what do I do now? I just nailed the hardest trick in the game. Second hardest trick, for sure, is the triple nitros. Especially on Desert 1. Desert 3, not Desert 3, Space 3 is the easiest to get a triple on. Then it's Desert 2, and then it's Desert 1.
Dude, I can't believe my time trial world record has 3 triples in it now for Desert 1. That's so fucked.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I knew it was gonna happen. As soon as you brought it up, I was just like, he's gonna work on it, and he's gonna try and get a world record with it. I knew it. I didn't say anything though, because I'm just like, I know I'm gonna be calling it, and I don't want to call another one. Because the thing is, WMJ, Wouter, he knew what he was doing. He knew all the tricks. I wouldn't be surprised if he did know about the triple, but he just didn't want to risk it.
Right.
For Desert 2, you know? I wouldn't be surprised if he did know about it, he just didn't risk it. Because he wanted a good run. Because there's a bunch of places in the game that you can get triples, you know? Like Space 2, Space 3, Desert 1, and Desert 2, you know? I forget if there's anywhere else. But, Wouter knew about the 3 out of 4, at least. Desert 1, Space 3, and Space 2, you know?
The Space 2 record just frustrates me, man. It's such a good time. Like, where's Wouter when you need him?
Probably playing GoldenEye or F-Zero X, DD.
I think he's just retired from gaming, man.
Nah,
I don't think he's playing anything.
He was part of Project 2020.
Was he? For PD?
GE, I think. I think he did a Surface 1 run, or Surface 2 run, I can't remember. I think he was part of it.
I didn't know that. I'll have to check it out.
He was part of one of the Unhords or something, you know, quite recently, so...
What if he's hoarding XG times? That'd be hilarious.
If he's hoarding XG times, I would not be surprised.
That would be so funny. Oh my god.
All your world records just completely null and void because he's just like, yeah, I've got better times. I've got recordings and I've never uploaded them.
No, what will happen is when he loses the very last XG one time, he's just gonna unhoard everything. That would be the funniest thing ever.
2830 meltdown, sub 9 atomic, everything. The only person I think that could do it legitimately is Wouter. He is the only person I think that could do sub 9 within like 100 attempts.
I don't think sub 9 is possible for humans, to be honest.
He is not human, let's be honest. He ain't human.
He's a machine. But I still don't even think that he could do it. I mean, there are limits, I mean, for sure. I want to believe, but I just don't. But I think it would be super funny. Like I feel like that should definitely be an XG1 meme, man. Like the fact that he could just be secretly hoarding times the entire time. Oh my god.
Just 8.99 bonus track, fast lap world record. Oh god.
Just like I'm just like picturing him like he logs into his speedrun.com account, right? And he just like he's looking at his records or he's looking at his page and he's like, wait, why am I not first on these fast lap stages anymore? What's going on? And he like starts watching the runs and he's like, all right, I'll show these guys. He just like stores up all his times. It just would be great.
That'd be it. That'd be it. The power move of the century. No,
oh my
the millennium. That'd be the power move of the millennium.
Super funny.
Oh man. But I've noticed he does he does stick around the GoldenEye community. He does watch GoldenEye streams, so I've seen him in some streams. Irie Butler, I think I've seen him in once or twice. I know for sure he'll stick around the older veterans like Mark Rutsu and stuff like that.
Sometimes I'm not even sure if it's the same louder, to be honest. Playing GoldenEye and...
I think that's what his thing is, yeah. It's the only person I can think of.
Because if you look at the speedrun.com page, right? His Twitch is a different Twitch. Like it doesn't use the same username. So I was like, okay, well maybe it's not him, but I'm pretty sure it is him anyway.
It might be because you know, Hugo Test is apparently Brian Bosshart's old account, which is just used to test stuff.
Which account is that?
Hugo Test.
Oh, Hugo Test. No, that's wait, is that confirmed or are you just memeing?
It's part of the GoldenEye iceberg. I don't know.
Okay, alright, yeah, I know it's part of the GoldenEye iceberg. I just wasn't sure if you were saying that.
Apparently, that's what I'm saying. It's like supposedly that's a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, the Hugo Test account is that's a really interesting account. I don't know what's up with that, but I mean it's always streaming.
It's a GoldenEye speedrunners alt account. That is for sure because it's the only test spot that specifically streams GoldenEye 007. You know, it's like it's a specific game that runs like Fortnite. I've seen other games as well. You know, like that's remotely not even close to GoldenEye. You know, it's like oh, I wonder whose account this is.
True.
Oh, I just got turned me there. Or better yet, here's one for you. Wilder just comes out and just unholds world records for every XG game. Just complete domination of the games. But oh,
that would be insane.
222 atomic XG2? Nah, it's sub 2. Thank you very much.
Jesus, sub 2. That would be so nutty.
Like I wouldn't even be mad. I'd just be like, you know what? I can retire in peace.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't even be mad if he did that. You know.
He would deserve it. I mean, jeez, sub 2 is. I mean, that's beyond reasonable. Holy shit.
Like, even if he just unhoarded like second place times, I wouldn't even be mad. If a bunch of them knocked me down to second place, I wouldn't even care. The simple reason is because his reputation is deserving of something like that, you know, like... I've heard stories of him being like one of the best GoldenEye runners of all time, you know, so... Clearly he's skilled at what he does. Especially F-Zero.
Yeah,
have you seen some of his F-Zero stuff? Jesus.
I have, yeah. I mean, the guy's a legend, man. What can you say?
One of the reasons why I started speedrunning is because I watched one of his videos. I didn't know who it was. This is before I knew anybody in GoldenEye Perfect Dark, before I knew the legendary Streaks 112 meme. You know, this is before I watched anything. I happened to stumble across because I was looking up Extreme G stuff. And yeah, I happened to stumble across one of his runs. I think it was City 2. I don't remember. And I'm just like, oh, that's cool. So people do still play this game. Let me have a look. Let me have a look around. And eventually I found Speedrun.com, and this was like 2017. I made my Speedrun.com account back then, but I didn't start speedrunning because I was just like, I don't know if I should use emulator.
Right.
Because I didn't have a capture card back then, and I'm just like, it'd be nice to be able to play that game fast. I then forgot about it, and then 2018 comes around and I start speedrunning just subconsciously. I was just like, let me put up Extreme G, I want to play it fast. You know, it was just one of those things I did on a whim, you know, it's like, oh, let me just play this game fast. Because why not? And then, yeah. And then I've refound his channel, I was like, oh, yeah, I remember watching that. But yeah, he's one of the people that actually got me into speedrunning. Because I watched some of his F-Zero content too, because I was having trouble with the Staff Ghost on Mute City 1 on the normal F-Zero X. So I'm just like, oh, that's good. Because he's got tutorials of how to, I think he's got the tutorials of how to beat all the Staff Ghosts. Including the disc driver Staff Ghosts.
Yeah, he probably does, actually. I don't have a lot of experience with F-Zero X, but it wouldn't surprise me because I know he, for a while, I'm not sure if he still is. I'm assuming he is, but I know he was like the #1 player, and other people couldn't even compete. Really, he was just too good.
Yeah, but it's always been the same with him. You know, he had strats that people didn't think of back in 2004. You know, like for GoldenEye. You know, it's like he's earned this title as literal gaming legend.
For sure.
And then there's people like us who are trying to get as good as him, but will never be on his level. Just trying to make my way in the universe. Oh no! Too far of a turn. Hit the walls. Yeah. Just have a tournament for XGRA. Just Sin Open. Who can beat it the fastest?
I don't think I can beat this record anymore. It might be in a place where I just am not confident I can get lower. I really thought I could get like lower than what I had, but I mean, now that I've done like
you've had
handful
47
more
like
runs.
4 times, so 5 times tonight. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's I mean 4750 is pretty good. I really thought I could get closer to 46, but I don't think so anymore after playing for a little while.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those times that you have to get the perfect run for it. It's like the 216 Desert 1 for Atomic, not Atomic, Meltdown. I think then.
I don't even remember what my split is for
It's
Meltdown. I have no idea.
It's like 216 or something, because it's just slower than mine. And
Yeah, I mean,
just slow. It's like a couple of frames at best.
I know the one on the world record is like it's a slow split actually. It's like a +1 or a +2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. But the rest of the run was so good. I mean, it made up for that. That's why I don't get bothered. I mean, I know that you usually say like, okay, yeah, I don't want to get stuck on Desert 1 because it's like one of your best stages and stuff. But I don't sweat it usually if I'm like a second back on Desert 1. Like I gotta play out the run anyway.
Like,
not
usually if I'm like 1.5 seconds
on it.
behind, I'll be like, okay, I'll see what I can do with this. Usually I'll die on
Right.
Desert 2 because the game's just like, you're only a second. Why does it make you lose like 7 seconds because you miss all the nitros? For no reason. You know, it's like, oh. That might be the strat. So I just got a good old strat, but with a twist. I nitroed for it,
Yeah.
and I got a good landing from it. I bonked the wall, and I was still going 270.
Yeah, that's what I did on my 47. It was like a really good
Hybrid
like
strat.
I just got a lucky bonk, I guess. But I haven't been able to get another one. Like I keep losing speed and like winding up around like 200 or 210, and it's just costing me a lot. That's why I don't think I can beat 4750 anymore, because I'm like, I just keep losing too much speed on that last part. So I'll probably give it a handful more attempts. I'll probably stop streaming in about 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Did you get 156? Oh, you gave up on 156 for now, right?
Yeah.
You're playing mines?
Yeah, I'll go back to 156 at another point, because I don't think I can get it right now. Oh, wow.
That's fair.
Wow, we just had a spin around and came to a complete stop going. I was about a nitro as well. Thank goodness I didn't. Like, start finish straight, I hit the wall and I did a 360 and I came to a complete stop. So I'm just like, oh, okay, good thing I didn't waste the nitro there, that would have been a reset. If I can nail the trick that I've been trying this week for you know, the vertical before the tunnel with the bits at the top that cause us to lose runs and stuff. Yeah,
right.
I've been able to get 300 in there. Sometimes I can get 310. if I'm going really fast. You know, so it's like if I can get a good tunnel there, that's time save, straight up.
For sure, yeah.
I just don't know how to do it yet. This will be something we have to look into, because I'm pulling up, so which means I'm pulling down on the control stick and then pushing up to launch myself around it rather than fly over it, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. I had a good run. I thought I was going to break the record here, but it ended up just being a 47.6.
That's close, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a track time, see if I can improve it. Never mind. I drove right into a wall. Perfect.
Go for track time, man. I mean, you can. Both of your track time records right now are improvable for you. 245 should be attainable, and 156 as well.
Yeah.
Although the difference between those is that you've had a 244 before, so you know for a fact that you can get lower than 246. But space is a little bit more intimidating because you've never had a 156.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm telling you, both are attainable for you. So at some point, if you want to just keep grinding, then you'll get them.
Oh, we just had a fucking nutty tunnel. Oh,
let's go.
I almost darted to the right, but somehow I didn't. It was that nutty. Oof.
That tunnel's obnoxious, man, too.
Yeah.
It's so hard to do consistently. Looks like we're going for lap 3. Lap 3 fast lap.
A 54.51. Ooh.
54.51. That was lap 1?
Yeah.
Let's go, Blonde. Let's see what you got.
We hit the pipe.
I hate that. Dude, did you see that? I don't know if you noticed that, but during Golk's PB that he got today, his first lap was a 53, 53.8 or 53.7. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was an insane time. I was like, damn.
That's why I was like,
better than
complain about this. That's a literal god time. That lap 1 was a god lap 1. It doesn't matter what he says.
For sure. For sure.
53.03 for lap 2. Yeah, it could have been better. But we hit the pipe wall, so I was expecting something like a 53. Doesn't matter if lap 2 was terrible, my guy.
You're still mid-run, right?
Yep.
Alright, good luck, man.
Lap 1 was literally a god lap. You had a 53, then a 52. You had another like half second of leeway before you lost that record.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a couple of 53s for lap 1. I see them all the time for 2 and 3, you know, but like... It's the same, like I've only seen a couple of 51s for laps 2 and 3.
Yeah, those are pretty rare too. Both of them are rare.
Damn. 246.76, it's a PB.
Well, let's fucking go. Nice.
And now those laps 2 and 3 were 53s, so it's there, you know?
Definitely.
Let's give it a couple more attempts. Maybe I'll do some offline XGRA tonight. I don't know.
You should.
just had like a bunch of pinballs, but we didn't lose the run. This is probably going to be like 55, but we can recover this. Never mind.
What was it? What was the lap one?
DNF.
Oh, okay.
Perfect start. We were 200 in the tunnel, so with the top, the roof that we usually die on.
Yeah.
Like I was going really slow for it, so I'm just like, okay, whatever. Wow, that was good. We just got a 53, let's fucking go.
Good luck.
That's nice. $51.80, let's go! What the fuck?
You're nuts, dude.
I'll take those small grinds to save the run. No! Fuck you! I hate this game.
What happened, dude?
We bonked on the wall, but we just got a 54, lap 3.
What was the time, though?
2:46.41.
No, dude.
Yeah, that was 2:45 pace every day.
Oh, yeah, it was 2:44 pace, man.
Possibly 2:43 pace with a 51. That could have been 51 pace for lap 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Makes me sad to know that. I'm fucking disappointed in that PB. I mean, it's a league PB, yeah, but I don't really want to register it. Like, that's how upset I am with it. I just lost like 3 seconds at the end.
I feel you, man. I really do.
It may not have been 3 seconds, but it's potentially 3 seconds. That's how I see it. It's probably, I lost like 1.45 or 5 seconds. But that's still, in my eyes, 3 seconds because I got a lap 2:51, you know?
I hear you, yeah. Those kind of records never feel good because they always end up feeling like chokes, regardless of how good they were, right? Because like your run just starts amazingly well, and then like if you lose time on the 3rd lap, it always feels worse than losing time on the first 2 laps.
Like, if I lost time on the first lap, I would have reset. Like, the first half of the lap was good. If I had that bullshit on the first lap at the end, I would just be like, nah, I'm gonna reset. That I can reset over. When I'm on the last lap, I'm not gonna reset because I'll just be like, whatever. We can see what happens. I don't know.
Dayman says he had 2 Rogue Squadron world records they were in a row, but they were 0.1 of a second apart. That's crazy.
Yeah. I remember he lost how many minutes was it? Was it 4 or 5 minutes on Endor? Battle of Endor? Because he kept dying.
Yeah, I know it's his favorite stage in the run. The one thing I remember about that game.
Yeah. 11 minutes, there you go. I remember that run. That run was so funny.
That's rude.
It was funny because it's like there is no reason this garbage RNG should be happening, but it's still happening anyway.
Yeah.
It's like when you fall off on Mine 3 during a meltdown run, and then the AI just constantly ramming you off, and you're just like, why? Why is this happening? This should not be happening. I should be way ahead of this, but no. The game's just being a bully to me. I've got a nitro on the first lap. Unnecessary wall grinds. Yay!
Oh, that run felt so good, and it was still only a 48. Dang, man. All right, I got like a couple more runs in me, and that's about
same.
it.
I gotta go eat and stuff.
True. You gotta have that 12 a.m. meal.
Yeah.
Midnight snack. It was his 3rd run, and it was so bad. Dayman saying about his Rogue Squadron run.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's people like Damon, who is much like you, Ruga. Dare I say it? Like, you'll be like, oh, I got a D-Rust, and then you just happen to break a world record for no reason whatsoever. It's like, oh, that was world record.
Oh yeah, that's classic, man.
It's happened so many times in Damon streams when he's playing XGRA. I'm just like, calling out D-Rust world record. It's literally become a meme. It's literally become a joke between us because it's like, he plays XGRA after like 3 months of not playing, and he'll just break a random IL world record. It's like, oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, man, it feels good. I know that feeling too, because it's like, for League, I mean, I got a couple world records that were like first try world records so far, and it's like, what can I even say? You know, like, I don't even know. I'm just derusting, or I was planning on derusting the stage, and I just end up with a random world record. It happened on Mines 2 time trial this week. First try was 243, so.
Yeah. Every time I see him stream XGRA, I'm just like, D-Rust world record, let's go. Just because it's like, it's gonna happen at some point. It's like every time I call a world record, chances are it's probably gonna happen at some point. I mean, I don't even know how many records I called in your stream when you were going for a Atomic, Critical Mass, and Meltdown. It got beyond ridiculous. Oh, you're gonna break my record, don't worry about it. No, I'm not, no, I'm not. Proceeds to break it the next run. Oh!
I don't know what you're talking about, you're just making stuff up now.
I mean, it has happened, so hey ho.
If you participate in every week of League, will I put an XGRA run on the boards? Probably. I probably will. But you're already too late for that, dude. You're missing half of League is done.
I think he means from here on out.
That is probably what he means. Yeah, he said that. If you're committed, man, then I'll commit as well. I'll put an XGRA run on the boards.
That was a bad lap one. Wow.
But you have to give these weeks like your full attention, man. Like give give them real tries, because as soon as you like start trying out like the real strats, you'll realize that like the runs in this game are really fun.
Depends, really.
No, it doesn't depend. They're all good.
I mean, don't forget, Damon's come from stuff like XG3 and XGRA where he can just get stuck on walls for no reason, so... All the AI is like hyper-aggressive for no reason. I mean, I don't know if Damon's ever had hyper-aggressive AI, but I have. That's fun. It's really not. It really isn't. I'm still salty about that XGRA global run. No reason I should have died on it, but hey ho.
I just got 2 runs that looked like they could have been backwards speed ups back to back, but neither one ended up gaining speed. But I did flip around and like have weird stuff happen.
Yeah, that happens.
I have the proof, day man. I mean, honestly, if you give them a legit try, and I'll watch your runs, I'll decide whether I think they're like completely legit or whether you just like played it once and you were like, yeah, now Ruger has to play. But if you give them legit tries, how can I turn you down, you know?
You have the GameCube version of XGRA, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I opened it on stream. It was a sealed copy.
Wow. There goes $400 on the train.
Now it's $15, man.
If it's perfectly sealed, like factory sealed.
Yeah, that's how I bought it. Yeah.
Easy $400 right there. You could sell it as a novelty collection item.
Nah.
And then there's me, who never really cared for that.
I have a massive collection, so I love that stuff. But
like, I've got a fair bunch of consoles that I've collected over the years. You know, my most recent edition is the Xbox Series X. I was gonna say the Japanese Nintendo 64, but that's actually old news now. I'm gonna try and get the other version of the Xbox Series consoles, so I can customize it with the GoldenEye alarm. Oh man. But yeah, I want to collect some older consoles because there's a bunch that I never really experienced. I played them through emulators, like NES, stuff like that. So I'd love to.
If you stream XG1 tomorrow, day man, I'm totally down to watch. How do you unlock Neon? Don't worry, I'll give you all the info you need.
You just go fast, Forehead. It's not hard. You play XGRA. That's faster.
But if you want to unlock Neon, you'll probably want to do that off stream, unless you just enter the cheat, which is the easiest way to do it. I think that's what most of us did.
I've still got my childhood found, so what remnants?
It's just that it'll take you a while to unlock Neon if you do it on stream, and your time is probably better spent actually trying to get good runs. The cheats, okay, we can all, at least the XG players, I'm pretty sure we can all recite the cheat by memory at this point. It's 81GGD5. So
yeah, if
you enter that code, you will you'll unlock Neon and all the tracks. That's the final code that unlocks everything in the game.
I'll
write it down and send it to you too.
It's the bonus track code.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't really unlock Neon, but it unlocks Neon because Neon is the next challenge that it gives you. So. I miss cheat codes though. I remember in one of my runs I was reminiscent about cheat books. Remember cheat books? Oh man. Yeah, I used
just
to
like yeah man, the code books.
I used to hunt for them because I remember one of them, one of my mates had. He had one that gave tips about Majora's Mask, and it said that you can beat some of the things in the first day, and then like have an exploit, unconfirmed exploit, but there was an exploit that you could do to complete the game within one sit-in, and I'm just like, cool. They didn't mention what the exploit was. I know what it is now. It's fourth day glitch, but they just said there was an exploit that can be performed to do the game in one sitting. You know, it's just like, oh, that's cool. Imagine people knowing about fourth day glitch back in 1999, in 2000 or whatever. You know, it's just like, wow. You know,
there were so many like random unconfirmed rumors in that era. Like people didn't know better, and it was easy to spread like all the fake tips and fake knowledge. Yeah. It was funny. It was a funny time.
I remember I came up with a theory that there was a red neon. That would have been awesome, you know, for player 2. That would have been cool.
That would have been sick, yeah.
You know, you play multiplayer and you have both neon and then red neon because player 2 chose neon as well. You know, kind of like how Smash Bros works with the alternate skins.
Right.
Maybe because I had confused it with Spectre. You know, being black and red and not blue and black and yellow. You know, it's like, eh. It was one of those. I just got confused about it. So.
Dang, that grind's gonna cost me. I know it. I know this run's going to be a sick run, and the grind I just did at the beginning is going to cost me.
I almost just got 47.
Dude, that would have been awesome.
I had a bad lap though. Flew on the end, didn't bonk too hard, but I was airborne for like over a second, so that's fine. 48.95 or something.
Alright, I thought I was gonna end stream in the next like couple runs, but I have an idea and I want to try it out. So now I kind of, I don't know, rekindled my speedrun flame.
That's usually what happens with these games, especially older games. I've noticed. Like you're like, oh, I don't feel it no more, and then out of nowhere you're just like, actually, wait a sec. Yeah, that's true. Exactly, yeah. That's why I'm happy with the performance of like the Xbox Series X and stuff, is because it's funny because it got to the point where load times were like a minute, 2 minutes long for some games. And then you got the Xbox Series X, which has nullified that to like 10, 15 seconds again. You know, I don't mind having a 10, 15 second load time, whereas previous gen consoles were like 2 minutes for some games for a load time, maybe longer, you know. It's one of those. I do miss quick load times, and I'm happy they're back.
Dude, I went back and played a game on the original Xbox the other day, and I was floored by the load time, man. Like, it was a load. Okay, so I was playing Ninja Gaiden Black. I don't know if you've ever played it, but it's one of my favorite Xbox games.
I've never played any Ninja Gaiden games. I've heard of them, but I've never played them.
Okay, so I was playing it, and it has a preload for like the chapter that you're playing, right? and the initial load was like, I am not kidding, it was so long that I thought my game like froze or crashed while it was loading. So I was like waiting, and it was like legitimately like over a full minute. I was like, what is this load? It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I do not miss long loads at all. I'm glad that consoles have the high quality SSDs in them now.
Yeah, like I was playing. What was I playing? I was playing. I think. What was it? Was it Perfect Dark? And I'm just like, it's got a load time. It's not instant, you know. You load up like Area 51, and it's not like 2.5 seconds to load into level. It's literally like 3 or 4, and I'm just like, oh. And then you play something from like the Xbox One era on the Series X, and it's just like, it's like 10 times the faster load speed. I'm just like, why? Why is it taking this long to get games back to loading like instantly? It's just, it's funny because it's like, we went from cartridges, which have got instant load times, to discs, which have got significantly longer load times, but have more storage. So, you know, it's just like, oh, we take that because more game, you know, we got more game to play. And then now we've got that nullified, so I'm just like, you know what, it's fine. I just can't wait to play an ancient Xbox time on the Series X. Because it's like, I'm gonna try Blink's Time Sweeper at some point when I get a capture card for the Series X. Because that'll be fun.
To play it or to speedrun it?
To play it.
Gotcha.
I've beaten the game once.
I've played that game. It's been a really long time.
I own it.
But I like the mechanics. They're cool.
Original Xbox. I found it like a year or so ago, and I'm just like, I remember this game. I had the demo disc with the first level of this on. Yeah, I want to play this game like right now. I go home and I booted up the Xbox, and I'm just like, yes, classic Xbox sounds. Damon, thanks to Time Sweeper. Such a great oddball game, you know. Everybody raved about stuff like Halo 1, Halo 2, Quantum Redshift is one of those underrated games, but people had said it was good. And then there's me who's like, Blinks the Time Sweeper. Even more criminally underplayed than Quantum Redshift, you know? So I'm just like, it is what it is.
Yeah, it wasn't very popular, but I think I played the whole game through with my cousin at the time, close to when it was released. And I remember liking it.
It's a fun little game because it was supposed to be a trilogy, but the trilogy got canned.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The second game canned the trilogy because it had poor reviews or something. I don't remember. I never played.
I didn't even know there was a second game. Yeah.
It was one of those, it's like a continuation of the first one, but I don't know. I guess. Like, I've never looked into it. You know, I know there was a second one. I don't know if it was released, but there was a second one. Yeah, it's just one of those games that I looked into and I never played. But yeah, it's just, I don't remember anything from the story, you know, from the first game. I remember you're a cat that has to save the timeline, I guess. I don't know how it works.
The only thing I remember is the gameplay.
Yeah, let me just sweep up some trash quickly. Hold up. But yeah, it was one of those. Because originally I borrowed it from one of my friends who had it, because I didn't own it originally, and I borrowed it, and I was like, this game is fucking awesome. I need to get this game. Back in the days where you could borrow a game from a friend for like 6 months, and they'd be like, oh, you still got that, right? Yeah. Why would I get rid of it? I like the game. Nowadays, you can't trust anybody to do that because, you know, it's like, you just can't. Plus, most games are digital these days, so. I do appreciate digital games, but I prefer physical media. Maybe I'm just old school, I don't know. I don't know why, but I prefer having a physical copy of a game rather than having it digital.
I feel you. I mean, sometimes like digital games like are, everyone's a little different, right? Like I like the physical games, but digital games are really nice in terms of convenience, especially like PC digital games. Also, Golg says that our streams were lined up perfectly and that we were in a dead heat for the last fast lap we were doing.
Wow,
which is really funny, actually.
Wow, okay.
They were synced up.
It happens. You do enough attempts and sometimes it will sing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure Blonde beat me on that time too, because I ended up exiting out of the fast lap.
Out of my fast lap too. Ooh, a 54.81 for track time. Let's go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, what was that?
.246 potential.
You got this, man.
Not anymore.
What happened?
Grinded on the sniping walls in the first tunnel. It's just going to shit now, holy hell.
Do you think it's a pressure thing? Like, do you feel a lot of pressure when you're on lap 3, man?
Not really, no. It's just
no?
I just do one mistake and it causes a chain reaction. It's like,
I feel pressure on my lap 3s, but
if
I know I'm going,
if I'm on world record pace, then I'll have the pressure.
Gotcha.
Like I remember when I was going for Atomic, yeah, it was one of those. On when I realized I was like 3 seconds ahead of PB, when I was going for the 9:15. The pressure just mounted itself, and then I had a bad city, and I'm just like, well, that's PB gone.
Yeah.
And then I had a god tier mines, and I'm just like, wait, that's actually that's a tie PB. Oh. Okay. I've had so many 915s at this point. I just want to get off it.
I don't think my idea is working very well.
No, what are you trying?
I was trying to see if I could find some sort of consistent setup for the end, but I just don't see one.
I think Golg is right where you have to hit the ground first before you hit the wall. I think that's the only setup we can use. But that's even hard itself, so...
Hit the ground first before you hit the wall?
For the last grind? Yeah. Like the thing. If you hit the ground first, you do save speed.
You're talking about the grind on the inner wall when you're turning towards the last cave section, or what?
Yeah.
Because that section's going okay for me. It's the section right after the icicle that I keep losing my times on.
Maybe I'll have to do some testing on it after league. I don't know. Let's go for a fast lap. just lost to 47. Ah! Damn it. That's still a PB though, so we take those.
Yeah, we do take PBs, man. What happened? You lose it at the end or what?
Yeah, I had to use the brakes. I was going too fast.
What was the final time? 48.2?
48.31.
48.31.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, I'll take it. It's 0.4 faster than my previous one, but that was potential. You know, for 47. Yeah.
I haven't seen any promising attempts in a little while, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. $59.61, not bad for no nitro for lap 1. Not even that. It's even slower than a 49. Wow. Right. An accidental nitro. Rip. Looks like I'm going for track time. That's the best part about this. If you accidentally nitro on this, you can just do it for track time. It's not like
as long as you.
It's not like every other race where it's just like, oh, that's the end of a run. Can't even do fast
Yeah.
lap now.
I mean, exactly. As long as you don't believe that your fast lap time, I mean, your time trial time is maxed, then yeah, you can always go for time trial after. That I used to do that on the last couple weeks for League, but right now, if I accidentally nitroed, I don't think I would go for TT because I'm in a good spot.
Yeah.
I keep saying I only have like a run or two left, man, but I think I'm just addicted, man. I just want to go for more and more runs. I can't help it. Yeah, it's just such a good game. I don't know. Even a stage like this, which is like really
it's taxing.
Temperamental, yeah.
Taxing on us. Like it's the same with Mines 3, like I'll be done with it and then I'll come back like an hour or two later after I'm just like, I'm done, I can't be bothered to play it anymore. And I'll just play
That's awesome.
casually, you know? I won't speedrun,
Yeah.
I'll just practice, I'll play practice mode. And I'll just casually play with weapons and stuff because I'm just like trying to think of new ideas, you know?
Yeah.
That's why when you originally proposed the idea of nitroing later on the long stretch before the vertical, before the end of Mines 3, I was like, that might not save time. That's why I was like, I don't know if I'll save time, because I was actually playing casually on practice mode. So I was like, maybe I'll give it a shot later.
I actually don't even remember which part you're talking about yet. I'll have to check. I can't recall off the top of my head.
It's the last corner before the vertical. Because after the vertical ramp, you go down, and then you're at the end. Because you walk to the start-finish line.
I don't know, man. My brain's not working, so I still don't know.
Fair enough. I think it's the last Nitro area. I don't know. I can't remember the Nitro pan for the life of me on that level. I always forget
Mine's
it.
3s. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I know exactly what you're talking about. So I was trying to come up with the new Nitros for Mines 3, and you're talking about, so there's a jump, and then right after the jump you land, and there's like a curve off to the left, and I was nitroing there for a little while. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Golg pointed out that I've been getting so many backward speed ups, which is true. I've been flipping my bike like crazy, but I haven't gotten like anything beneficial out of it. I think I've had like 5 or 6 turnarounds with no benefit.
Oh, clip it! Can someone clip that? Oh, we just hit the pillar in the middle of the road, but we didn't come to a stop. We literally just bounced off of it.
That's awesome.
Jesus, I didn't think I'd see that anytime soon. Wow. Usually you hit that and it's over and the run's dead. But I had nitro, so I was going fast lap. I can't even go for that now. I have to do a third lap fast lap. By the way, you see the Toad's Turnpike world record for task?
I have not. No.
It's now 0.01.
Beautiful.
It's literally maxed. There's no way it could get zeros because of the way that game works.
That's pretty nutty.
I don't get that game though. It's taken 20 years for people to find this shit, and I'm just like, huh. Could have sworn I did that as a kid, you know? Just like random stupid stuff like that, you know, like it's just one of those things. Though I won't deny, I have tried the Rainbow Road shortcut skip, where you like mushroom off the side of the start and land on the later part of the track. I've tried that. That is so hard. I'm not gonna lie about it.
I think I've tried that as a kid too, but I haven't done anything like serious in Mario Kart 64 like ever really. It's just I played it only casually.
Yeah, I've tried beating the
honestly,
stats, that's about it. You know,
I just prefer DKR to be honest.
Yeah.
As far as kart racers go.
Yeah, I feel that. I do feel DKR was the superior kart racer. That might be
they are different,
bias, but you know, like whenever we played Mario Kart 64 as a family, I'd always be the one losing because everybody would pick on me. Especially in Balloon Battle, because I was the easy target. I won't lie about it. I was bad. I was that bad that everyone was like, "Oh, let's just shoot all the shells at him, get him out, so we can get."
Who'd you play with?
I'd always play as Luigi.
No, I meant like
my sisters
your family
and my mother.
And they just would all be like, "Let's go after Blonde."
Yeah. And then occasionally my brother would play, and whenever he played, it would always end in arguments.
Oh yeah?
Whenever we played anything, it always ended in arguments. Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, Mario Kart. We never really played Extreme G. I think we played Extreme G like at best about 5 or 6 times for multiplayer.
How many siblings do you have?
4 sisters, 1 brother, so 5.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Are you like in the middle somewhere, or are you the oldest, youngest?
I'm the second youngest.
Second youngest, cool. And your oldest sibling is how old?
I don't know. We don't speak to that one.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. Just a bit of bad blood between the family and them. It's just that's all it is really. I'd rather not really bring it up, you know, because it's like it just makes me angry about it.
Yeah, sorry I asked.
No, don't worry about it. It's just like, it's the events that happen to make me angry, not talking about them specifically, you know?
Yeah.
It's fine though. Don't mind talking about it, but it's just like, I'd, personally rather not get into that topic because it's really touchy at points.
Yeah, you're good, man. No sweat.
But then when it comes to my brother, like, don't get me wrong, I love my brother. He's my big brother, but like, he was a bit of a dick. He claims oh yeah, I let you win, Mr. Blonde. I let you win. Yeah, that was a thing. Nah. Especially with the laptop gun on Perfect Dark. Nope. He'd have it every single game we played. That, Tranquilizer, and the crossbow. Those were his 3 favorite weapons. I hate the Tranquilizer so much because of it. It's a good weapon, like, you can get instant kills with it, but he wouldn't use the secondary function. He was one of those players that would just spam the normal function, make you just have a screen that's just blurry and you can't even see anything. Oh. That just grinds my gears in a completely different way, it's just like... Every time I get hit with a Tranquilizer, I'm just like, no, not like this. Not like this.
See, I used to love playing games with my brother, but I was always better than him because I had an unfair advantage, which is that he's 10 years younger than me, so that's a huge age gap. I have so much more gaming experience than he does, so
yeah.
I mean, nowadays he can beat me in games because I'm old. But
wow. The truth came out on Mr. Blonde and Ruger stream. Wow.
Yeah, like I'm almost 30. Like I don't know. He's in his video game prime, and I'm past mine.
Yeah. It's about the same for me and my brother though. It's about up to 10 years. I'm not specifically saying what it is, but yeah. But it's like, it was one of those, like, when we were kids. We would play games all the time, and he'd just be better because he was older. It's as simple as that.
Pretty much. We just have an advantage.
I remember the first time I beat him in a video game. Here's a fun story. A little bit about Mr. Blonde's past. Gran Turismo 3, right? Good racer on the PlayStation 2. One of my favorites on the PS2. Good game. Very fun. He challenged me to a race, and I was like, okay, you choose what you want to do. I'll walk out so you can configure the vehicle, and when I want to choose my vehicle, you'll have to go out, configure it, and blah blah blah. He chose a Formula 1 car. I chose the Escudo Pikes Peak version, and I had set it in such a way that it hit like 480 kilometers per hour on the test course, and I had been testing this previously before he came up, so I'm just like, I know how to beat him. I can beat him. I can finally beat my brother at a video game. He walked out as soon as I the problem with it is the Escudo Pikes Peak, if you set it up in the way I did, it takes like 35-40 seconds to get to about half speed, and then another 10 seconds to get to full speed. So there's my brother zipping it down the line, down the straight on the test course in the Formula 1 car, and then there's me just slowly creeping up on him. I just go straight past him right at the corner, and I'm just like, yeah, you're not gonna win.
Oh man, and then he just knew right away. He's like, there's no coming back.
Yeah, 273 versus 480. Yeah, that's not happening, Chief.
Oh,
that's
man.
that's like using not Pulse, Rana against Neon. You ain't got a chance.
Yeah, no way.
And then it was just like, I always recall it because it's like, I always remember that because it's like, it's the first time I actually physically beat him at a game with my own brain power. There was no cheese involved, there was no glitches involved. It wasn't the fact that a gun can shoot in it as a sentry drone. It's just, I tuned the car the way I wanted it tuned, and I beat him because of it. I think he just put I don't even know what he did to the car. Oops, Monkus. Didn't realize I'd said that. Thanks, Gold. But yeah, it's one of those. I'll always remember that. I'll always bring it up every time he comes round, I'll be like, do you remember that one time I beat you in a video game? And he's just like, oh god, stop it. He'd always go on about that he beat me and he'd let me win. I'm just like, yeah, you remember that one time I won against you in a racing game because I used my brain power and you didn't? You just assumed that I was gonna lose because I set my car up.
Too good, man.
It's great.
How old do you think you were at the time?
This was a good I want to say 14, 15 years ago at this point. So I would say about...
So pretty young.
Yeah. I was
Nice.
I think I was going into my teens. I don't remember. It was one of those, like, it's such a long time ago, I don't even remember. But yeah, it was the first time I won in a video game. Second time was a couple of years ago. Mortal Kombat 2. I played Raiden, he played someone else, and I was just like, nah, I'm gonna win. Let me just cheese the strats, like he used to do to me. Just do the same thing, make people unable to move, get them in a corner. Yeah, it was and then he finally admitted that he was like, I'm better than the video games. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Okay.
Confirming what you already knew.
Yeah. But I don't regret losing all the time. You know, it taught me how to be essentially the perfectionist. You know, like, oh, if you want to win, you have to put the time in. As a kid, I wouldn't really put the time in, you know, like, I'd play them, but I wouldn't play them properly. I had to learn how to use 1.2. I'd always use 1.1 as a kid, you know, like, my brother probably used 1.2, I don't know. I don't remember.
I have no idea. I wasn't using 1.2 at all until I started speedrunning anything, so...
Yeah, you know, like,
I mean...
For GoldenEye Perfect Dark, I know for sure I used 1.1.
I used 1.1, but... You know, like, I still was strafing around and stuff, so I had an advantage over the people who weren't bothering to do that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. My brother taught me that. My brother taught me how to strafe in 1.1. So I appreciate what he's done, you know? I'm not going to say he was the big bad bully, you know? Like, he taught me how to play games, but he would always keep some knowledge away from me. You know, because the older brother, he has his ego to protect. He's the older brother, you know? It's just like, he has that ego to protect, and you know, I don't blame him, because I tried playing games with my little sister and I see what he was doing now. You know, being in that situation, it's like, oh, I get it. I get why he wouldn't really let me win. You've got to earn it. That's what you're trying to teach me. You've got to earn with victories. You can't just be given them.
Yeah, definitely.
But
that's how it was with my dad, who was the guy who introduced me to gaming and stuff.
Yeah, but the way I do it with my little sister, I let her win. But I'm like, you need to do this, this, and this if you really want to beat me. If I'm going all out, you won't win. But if you do this, or this, you might beat me. I don't know. Like, I won't keep information, you know? It's like, I've told my little sister, if she gets good at Mario Kart, she'll beat everybody in the family. The only person she won't beat is me. Because I invested a lot of time into racing games. It's my thing. Case in point, Extreme G.
Right.
You know, it's one of those. But I will admit defeat where I do get beaten. My little sister is better at games like Minecraft. The building aspect of stuff like that, 100, maybe 1,000 times better than me. All I can do is build a hut. She'll build like a mansion or something, you know, like, and like, it's great. Very, very big genius right there. Looking forward to see what type of creative mind she has when she's about my age. You know?
Damon brought up a good point too. Like, I've been holding off because I didn't really want to interrupt your story or anything, but he basically said that like being a musician has helped him in optimization for speedrunning because like it's just good to get you like into the rhythm and practice and
exactly.
You know, it's kind of repetitive and you know, perfectionism, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very similar.
Like, would I change the fact that my brother basically taught me to earn a win rather than be given it? No. Would I change the actions of it? Like the outcomes? Possibly. I don't know. Depending on what game we played. Because when it came to races, there was always like, oh, you could beat me if you put your head in the game. It's as simple as that. But I was never able to do it, you know. Would I change it? Probably not. Am I happy with it? No. I'm not gonna deny it. I was a sore loser, you know. I kind of still am, but like, I know how to handle it better these days. Back then, you know, it's just like the kid loses, they're gonna have a tantrum. It's just how it is. But yeah, it's like I wouldn't change it for the world because it's taught me how to be good at games. You know, like if it wasn't for my brother, I probably wouldn't be this good at games. Like stuff like Rocket League, I wouldn't be able to touch platinum level skills because, you know, I didn't work for it.
Right.
Like I appreciate what my brother's done. You know, like, I don't know about you, but like with your I don't know, like I appreciate what he did because while he thinks he always let me win, you know, and it's like, oh, nah, he taught me integrity. You know, earning a win is better than just being given it. You know.
Oh, 100%.
I'd rather earn it than, you know, be given something like that.
Yeah, my dad and I are like closer now than we've basically ever been, which is great. I mean, but he just introduced me to a lot of things like around gaming and I don't know, like a lot of what I can do and accomplish in gaming is like definitely I owe it to him for the way like he taught me how to play games and stuff. So
yeah, exactly. My mother taught me how to play Mario Kart. My brother taught me how to play everything else. You know, well, pretty much everything else. And yeah, if it wasn't for my mother and brother, I probably wouldn't be this good at games. Like I'd say I'm pretty good all around for everything. I'm okay at shooters. I'm okay at racers. I'm okay at strategy games, etc., etc. You know. I have to go back.
Makes sense to me.
I have to go back and play Command & Conquer. Speaking of strategy games, that was always fun. But yeah, Damon just said in my chat, like, it's funny thinking about how bad I was at XGOA back when I first got it. Yeah, like you look back on stuff and you realize, oh, I really was that bad. Oh, but it's always nice to see the improvements. It's why I've been trying to document most of my run attempts that I've ever done. You know, I want to find somewhere where I can just archive everything, so I don't have to.
Oh, I got a great run. Oh, I just canceled. I canceled the save, but it's okay. The run's still there.
Great.
Oh my god. It was a 47-3, which I'll take all day.
No vid, no did.
Well, the vid is there. It just
no
won't save the
no
med
did.
pack.
There you go. You cheated. But yeah, it's like I always love seeing people improve. Like it's like in the GoldenEye community, I watched someone coming after me, Dynamics, great guy, British too, and like it's funny because I watched him go from a little nobody who had like a damn 57 to being someone who's got like damn 53 and shit. You know, like he's a good player now. I've watched him improve. You know, I love seeing that shit. You look back at it and you look on yourself and it's like, oh, I was bad back then. You know, I always love running against my oldest splits once every so often. You know, my 35, 58 for Meltdown. Every so often, I'll just boot up XG and I'll just play against it to see what improvements I've done. You know, Desert 1's improved, Desert 2's improved, etc. And I'm just like, wow, there's the proof that I've improved, you know? It's always nice to see improvements from anybody. Doesn't matter what it is. Martial arts, athletics, stuff like that. It's always nice to see people reminiscent of how bad they once were and then the fact that they're happy they've improved, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just,
No, I
like
understand completely.
You know, maybe I'm just weird like that. I don't know. I love seeing people improve.
I'm the same way. That's why I try to catch you guys when you're streaming XG. All of you guys, Golg, you. I was trying to catch Chronome, and then you know, all the people who were trying to play and give the game a chance, and Dayman as well. Hopefully, once I get to see him, you know, take his first couple like real attempts at speedrunning the game, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's one of those. Like I love seeing people improve. You know, it's like the best feeling when you're there. Like I was I don't remember who it was, but I was watching a Mario 64 runner, and they got a PB, and I'm just like, well, we were here all the way, you know? Everyone was like, well, we were with you the entire way, we've seen you improve, well done, this is well earned. And I'm just like, it's that type of thing that keeps me going, you know, for speedrunning.
Oh, for sure.
For watching other people, like watching streamers that speedrun, they'll have like a really bad session, and then the next session they play, they'll PB, and they'll just be like, well, what do I do now? Go for the next one? You know? It's like, I always love seeing people have bad days, because the bad days need to be got out of the way. Case in point, me. I've had my fair share of bad days for Extreme G1 and 2. And it's just, if I hadn't powered through them, you know, I wouldn't have PB'd. I'd always love, like, I don't want to sound like an asshole here, but bad days need to happen. If you're getting good days all the time, something's gonna happen and you're gonna have a really bad session at some point in time.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. The thing is, I think what you're trying to say is that, like, the highest highs aren't there if you don't have some lows, you know?
Exactly. Like, you could break world record first try, you know? First run of the game, you could, like, literal first run, and you could break world record. And then you retire from the game because your record's pretty much unbeatable. Like, case in point, Super Mario Bros, you know? Imagine practicing for your first run, and then you get your first run and it's a world record. Like, what do you do then? You know?
Yeah.
In a game like that, but what would you do then? You just have to wait for someone to beat it so you could optimize yourself. But then, in other games, like Mario 64 or whatever, you beat your own personal best first try, and then what? You go for another one, right? It's one of those weird conundrums that if they've got the mindset, they can just keep doing it. Case in point, you. In Extreme G, you know, like I don't even know how many times I've seen you PB on stuff in Extreme G.
I just want to bring the game to the next level, man. That's all.
Yeah.
I like seeing the times go down. It feels good. The game is extremely fun and rewarding game.
I don't want to sound condescending here, but that's why I wanted to retire, because I knew the game was in good hands.
Yeah, you can't retire.
You and Gold go out of this world. My God, like, it's amazing to see how you guys have improved, literally over the last 6 months. Like, I like at that point I'd seen it all. I'd been at the top of XG 1, 2, and 3, you know. And when Golg started playing XG 2, I'm just like, okay, this guy's good. At first I was skeptical because it's like, this guy's playing on MU. Oh, I didn't know what to think. And then I'm just like, you know what? Let's just accept it and move on and just break the records. Break them every time.
Right.
And then you came along to Extreme G1 as well, and I'm just like, okay. There's me in your first run calling you're gonna break my record within your first like 10 attempts, and you fucking do it. And it's like, oh, okay, look at me, I'm a prophet. It's funny though. I want to learn more speed games, but the problem is I'm just so caught up with other things these days. When I first started speedrunning, I had all the time in the world, you know. Now I'm split between like 6 different games. You know, so I don't have the time. I'd love to learn Mario 64. Maybe I'll just do like a one-off attempt or something. Learn the strats and just do it one-off. That'd be a nice.
You could, man. That's how I got started with it, and I don't play it nearly as much as XG and stuff, but I still want to get a good time in that game. I'm just waiting for League, probably. I want to focus on League first, and then...
It's like my PB for 100% cannot be submitted because my stream died. Like, during Rainbow Ride. I was literally at the very end of the game, 117 stars, my stream died.
But you were just playing, you were timing yourself, though?
Yeah, timing myself. Not speedrunning, just... Like, I know some things, like backwards long jump, but I don't know all the advanced stuff, you know? So it's like, oh.
Yeah, I understand.
I was just seeing how fast I could beat the game myself without learning anything. and it was like
Yeah, that's
9
what
hours
I used
or
to
something.
do. But for whatever reason, I never bothered to time myself until I started like actually speedrunning. Even though like I had like a general idea of how quick I was or how slow I was.
Yeah, like it was one of those like my final time I think was like 9 hours 2 minutes because I paused the timer because I had to go AFK because I needed to do something. You know, so I did like 30 seconds or whatever it was because it was back pretty quick. But as soon as the stream died, I was just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna close down OBS. I'm just gonna stop the stream, finish the game, and close it down. I didn't even bother submitting it to speedrun.com because it was just like there was no point. Hell, I think that was for Christmas last year. I did that. I don't remember. It was an 8-hour plus stream though, that's all I remember. I was dead way after that.
That's crazy. I've never done a stream like... I don't even think I've done a stream half that long. I'm pretty sure I've never hit the 4-hour mark. Maybe I have like once.
You've never seen old Mr. Blonde streams then?
Yeah, I've seen your streams. Some of them are actually long. Like you have a bunch of them that you save to YouTube and stuff, and I can tell they're like long streams.
Most of them are there.
Yeah. So, but like, for me, like my preferred stream time frame.
You know, there's like 20 or 30 on there because I was just too busy to export them at the time.
Right. Yeah, I've always been like a 2 to 3 hour kind of guy for streams. I mean, maybe that'll change if I have some more time on my hands to play more.
Obviously, yeah. I just moved my schedule around so much. I just like it's gotten to the point where I do not want to stream at some points because it's like I'm just so tired. I'm just like, you know what? I'll do it anyway because why not? You know, let's do it for the meme. And then there's me who's just like still up at like 4 o'clock in the morning after I've ended my stream like 3 hours ago. It's happened. Right. It has happened. I'm just like, I'm gonna go to bed now, and then I'm still there 3 hours later at my PC, just sitting there listening to music. I'm just like, well, what do I do now? Yeah. Sorry for the rambling, by the way.
No, you're good. I mean, I actually ended stream because I just finished up. You know, I'm happy with that last run that I just did. So yeah, I don't think I can take it lower.
Attempts now myself, and then I'm gonna call it a stream.
All good, man. It's been great talking with you, man. I can't wait till we get some like runs going that are races, dude. It's gonna be hype next week.
Yeah, hopefully we can get that sorted out.
Well, yeah, we'll make it work. I'll find a way. Like I'll get on EU time if I have to. Then we'll figure it out.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully we can make it work. You know, like just have like someone watch us all on like monthly stream or something.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I mean, I think that the series runs, man, those are like the apex of League, man. Like all the IL times are great, and the world records for ILs have been improving a lot. But like all the practice from the ILs is gonna channel really well into like the full series run. So I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Hopefully, I can redeem myself from Atomic Week. Jeez, that's a
you will. Yeah, you will. I think you'll definitely improve your PB for critical mass. So we'll see how that goes. You'll definitely have to give it a few attempts because your time is still a good time. But like, I think,
yeah, my start is stupid strong in critical mass.
Yeah.
My starting meltdown is pretty bad. It's from mid game that I get really good times. So
yeah, I don't even. I have to watch my meltdown again to see like where the super strengths are.
Yours I know that like strong from City 1 onwards. You're dead.
Yeah,
subpar.
Definitely.
Because I think you missed like 2 triples on Desert 2, so I'm just like, that's a subpar Desert section.
Yeah, Desert 1 and Desert 2, I remember they weren't like fantastic, but I also remember like runs that were so good on some of the stages that they could have been IL world records if they weren't run during Meltdown. Like my City 2 time is like incredible on the Meltdown run, and some of the other ones are like really, really good too. Like Space 1 is 156 pace, which is crazy. So there's a few like really good runs in there that are like, wow, I can't believe I did that. And then of course there's like the ones that, you know, could have gone better, like the deserts, like you said.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'd have to do a deep dive. I'll probably watch it back before that week and
I will be
meltdowns.
studying my own runs before I do like meltdown and stuff like that because I want to watch what I do properly. You know.
Definitely. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna head off for now, but it's been real. Thanks for streaming with me. It's been good.
Yeah, no worries.
And good luck with the rest of your runs and your stream, dude.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. There we go. Let's see if we can pull this clutch out now. A 54 lap one is really good. I thought for sure I hit the pillar then. What the... Whew. Ooh, a 53. That's not great. But it's fine. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, whatever. It's still 2:47, so that's fine. Alright, I think that's me done for the night. I don't know how much more I can take. There we go. Put that up. Let's see, is anybody live tonight? No. Alright. Anytime, Gog. I will be live on the weekend, so keep an eye out for that. Until then, I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna rest up. Alright. See you in the next one.